Hi, I'm Tracy Sofra and welcome to the Women of Wealth podcast, dedicated to helping women achieve financial independence and thrive in every area of her life. If enough people care, great things will happen. This is something I spoke about probably 5-6 years ago when I was speaking at one of the events through the Wow Women Network, where we were actually having face-to-face events prior to COVID. It was fantastic, and we would end up with anywhere between 200 to 300 women in a room. And I remember specifically speaking about this probably in 2016 at one of the big day out events that we used to have. They were fantastic days with lots of sponsorship from local businesses and women and lunch and keynote speakers, and it was fantastic. And I just thought I'd share this with you in this particular podcast of what I meant by if enough people care, great things will happen. Let me just talk about the word caring for a start. When I was little at home with mum and dad, dare I say to my dad, I don't care. And that was like throwing fuel to the fire, and that was blasphemous in my dad's eyes, saying that I don't care, because he would always reply with, you must care. You must care. You cannot say I don't care, because you must care about the things that are around you. You must care about the people around you. You must care about what you can have an impact on. There's no such thing as I don't care. So at a very young age, I just wanted to share that with you. My dad was very, very passionate about so many social things, and that was one of them, and the word to care. And so from a very young age, I was taught that you must care. There's no such thing as I don't care and shrugging it off and walking away. You must care about the people around you and the people that rely on you and the people that you impact that you don't even know you're impacting, because everyone's watching. If you're a parent, your children are watching. If you're at work, your colleagues are watching. If you are a business owner and you are leading, your team is watching. You must care. And if enough people care, great things will happen. And this is what really drives myself and my team at WOW, because every single person at WOW, whether it's myself, my business partner who is Luke, our incredible team of people who are there, we've got Patsy, we've got Gina, we've got our amazing team of women that support each and every single member there. We've got Taryn, we've got Anise. I could rattle off 100 names. We've got our online strategists. And it's extraordinary that little lesson from my father as a young girl has seeped through every area of my life. So now I find that I am saying to my kids, you must care. There's no such thing as not caring. It's extraordinary what you pass down from generation to generation. So the inspiration behind what brings us together as a team at WOW is our belief in the potential of all individuals, because we care, because we want to do it for each and every single member, and to get each and every single member of our WOW team and of our WOW community is to recognise their potential, the potential that they can do more, be more, and have more in their lives, and have a more fulfilled life for right now and into the future. And all of that stems from the fact that we care enough to help you recognise that potential. So if you are listening and wondering, what's she talking about? I want you to dream a little. These are the things that people don't talk about every single day. This is quite a philosophical podcast, if you like. So I'm not going to talk about, share tips with you on money and share other tips with you on life experiences. I want this to be about you, and I want you to hear my voice and really sit in a quiet, meditative, beautiful space, whether you're driving on a long trip and it's just you and me, or whether you're in a room and it's just you and me. Make sure it's just you and me, and that you're not doing something in the background, and that you're actually sitting and almost meditating. And I want you to dream a little, and I want you to have a vision. and set that vision real clearly in your mind, your mind's eye. Picture it. What does that look like? What does the dream look like? What does the vision look like in your mind's eye? And let that permeate, let that flow like a trickle in a stream to setting some goals around that vision. Focus on those goals and thereby taking control of your life. That's really important. No one's going to do this for you but you. Understand that if enough people care, great things will happen. You must also care about yourself and great things will happen. And in order for you to care about yourself, you need to gift yourself this time to dream of the vision. Allow that vision to come across as some goals. Focus on those goals. See them in your mind's eye. Create points of, when I say points of memory, if you like, points of memory which are photos on the fridge. If you still have a manual diary like me, put it in your diary, whatever those images are. It's sort of like those vision boards that people create. Do one if that's what you want to do. Remind yourself each and every day of that little dream, of that vision, of that goal, and focusing on that and remind yourself, and that will allow you to take control of your life. And this also requires you to trust yourself. Self-doubt is really, really prevalent these days. Why? Because there's so much competition and, well, actually there isn't so much competition. Let me put it this way. There is so much comparison that creates this competitive streak in all of us. Stop comparing. Stop looking at social media and comparing your life to others. It's not real. There's only some lovely photos that people post all the time. It's not real. Get off there. That's not serving you at all. Focus back within yourself. Look at the images that inspire you, that create that vision in your mind, that helps you create that vision in your mind. Trust yourself. Self-doubt needs to go out the door, needs to be thrown in the bin. Comparison is the killer of all joy. You can't compare yourself to anyone else. There is only one you, and your starting point and your growth pattern and your life experience and everything that's happened to you until this point in time is yours and yours only, and that can't be compared to any other individual. So self-doubt goes out the door, and trusting yourself and your intuition has to remain solid and stable for you to progress forward. You've got to have faith and you've got to have courage, and you've got to rummage that up from wherever you can find it. Even if it's a little speck, grab it and run with it, and it will grow and it will serve you and it will help you with everything else that I've spoken about having faith, about having self-trust, about controlling your own life and not feeling like you're a victim, and allowing yourself to dream a little, to have the vision, to set those goals and focus on those goals. Take your heart to your mind. Those two things need to live together and be in unison together. Take your heart to your mind, because when your heart and mind are working together, you will be unstoppable. And I've got goosebumps when I've just said that. I live by these things that I'm talking to you about right here, right now. These are the things that I live with and live by, and I wanted to share them with you, because if enough people care, great things will happen. So you must first and foremost care, and then you must surround yourself with people that actually do the same for you. So look within and be strong. And when I say that about looking in and being strong, sure, you're going to have your moments of, I can't do this, throw things up in the air, sit down, have a good little cry, wipe the tears away, get up and do it again. because, life is like that. That's what real life is. It's not social media posts. It's not Hollywood movies. This is the real deal. So in order to do that, you must show courage. You must be strong. You must look within. Always try and refocus back within. When the external world is becoming too much and there's overwhelm and there's anxiety or whatever it is that you're feeling, stop everything, get some quiet space, look within, go back to the dream, focus on it, remember who you are, remember you must care, and take the next lot of steps from there. Be passionate about what you do. Passionate. Do it with gusto. Be passionate about what you do. And that passion will lead you to overcome any fears that you may have. Fear is an incredibly powerful emotion that stops us in our tracks and stops us from progressing forward. And as I've always said, do it scared, do something. Just step outside just a little. Have a look, see what it feels like. Come back if you wish, then have another look and take a second step and see what that feels like. Take it at your own pace. Again, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Don't think that that one did it in a week, whatever it may be, and I should be the same. No, you should not, because you are not that person. You are you. So stop with the comparisons. Look within. Be strong. Be passionate about what you do and overcome your fears. And really what I'm talking about here is finding your own path. It's okay to create your own path. How do you think all the others before you did it? They didn't follow a map of somebody else's. They created their own paths. So you've almost got to block out everything around you to find your own path and be your own person and care about you enough to make these great things happen. We share a mutual trust, respect and commitment in achieving all the goals that are being set between our WOW members and our team of strategists at WOW. They do an incredible job of going through where you are right now, to listening to all of your deep, dark fears of what has happened in the past and what you would like to happen in the future, what you've been through, all the ups and downs, the highs and lows, and where you are today. They're there, they listen, they provide guidance, and they sometimes just listen without saying anything. So there is a mutual trust and respect and a commitment from our side to your side. Our goal is to help our members to maximise their full potential, whatever that may be, and also support them in this journey of the heart and mind to achieve the goals and the vision of what it is you want your life to look like. So again, if enough people care, great things will happen. So first and foremost, you must care, and the people that you deal with and the people that you find on your pathway must also care, and then great things will happen. And it requires a certain level of belief and commitment to yourself and to the journey. If this is something you're interested in exploring, then make sure you book a call with one of our strategists at wowwomen.com.au. All you've got to do is click the link to our programs, and they are there to listen and to provide guidance and see if there is a pathway forward where we can work together with you at WOW to achieve those dreams and those visions and those goals of whatever it is that you want, but making sure it's aligned with who you are, your true self, your unique self, uncompromised, not compared to anyone else, and making sure that we can bring the best out in you, because that is our belief, that we can do this and every single person can achieve whatever it is that they want. Best of all, that call is free with a strategist. If you found today's episode helpful, if you found it inspiring, if you found it that it was something you really needed to hear, please share it with a friend. Maybe they need to hear it as well. Leave a review and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our episodes. Until next time, take control of your wealth and your future.